Okay, so this time I make sure my mic is on because I've been forgetting to do that. So you hear the spooky music. We're doing a conspiracy reading. You've seen the title, you've seen the thumbnail. So you know this is a conspiracy reading on P. Diddy. Once again, this is one that was requested, however. This one is dealing with I keep saying this one. This reading is dealing with whether or not Jay-Z and P. Diddy have something going on. You know, a lot of people have speculated, have alleged, have has theorized, sorry, that especially from this one picture that they did where it looked like Jay-Z and P. Diddy was kissing each other, but I don't know if that was like photoshopped or something. I don't recall that ever happening. Um, but you know, a lot of people are like, are they or aren't they? Especially with all the rumors swirling around P. Diddy supposedly having a kind of we'll say extravagant sex life. And if you haven't heard about any of this, kind of go back to my Jamie Foxx reading. I'll link it up here, you know, info card up there. So you can go back and look at it and see what I'm talking about because I kind of went into more detail with that one. So this was requested from the Jay-Z Is He or Isn't He the Father video, where someone wanted to know of whether P. Diddy and Jay-Z really have a alleged sexual relationship going on. But I also thought I would do this other one because I happened to see a YouTuber by the name of Sloan do a video on whether P. Diddy, you know, the speculations and rumors around P. Diddy allegedly unaliving his ex-wife and mother of his children, Kim Porter. So I think I will also do a reading on that one as well, just kind of split it into two parts and see what we get. So without further ado, so before I get into the reading, I do have to issue a disclaimer that all opinions and statements made in this video are alleged for entertainment purposes only. The opinions are of my own. You know, of course, I'm doing a reading of what people speculate is going on, but that's why it's called a tarot video. It should not be something that's taken serious. This is just for entertainment. We're going to see what we get. You know, don't sue me. So with that, everyone, welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you come here to enjoy the vibes with us all as we just kind of go through this reading. Get some tea, grab a seat, and let's see what we get. So yeah, let me shuffle these cards. Hold on, wait. If you see a little liquid splatter, it's just I'm sanitizing and cleaning my hands here. Okay. So now, let's see. First things first, we're going to get into P. Diddy and Jay-Z. Okay, so let's see here. We're flipped over. So obviously, yes, there is a business relationship here between the two. Um, I think there is some friendliness between the two of kind of like what they're aiming and working for. I think there may be a intimate relationship on in the sense of like they understand where the other is coming from, kind of thing. You know, they both been in the game for what? Ooh, 2 decades, maybe 3. together. So, they kind of seen people come and go. They've worked with each other, they've worked around each other. They know a lot of people in the industry. So I think they feel like they have some commonality with each other, and they kind of have a mutual understanding and respect for one another, as well as kind of just like, maybe they have some business arrangements or talks, because they both did a liquor thing, I think. They both have worked on labels and managing artists. They both have been, respectable artists in their own right. um so I think it's a lot of understanding and just like mutual respect there. But then we do have the Four of Swords here underneath. Are they tired of a lot of the rumors and the shenanigans that's going on? Because they had the Four of Swords and then the Palace of Cups in reverse. Are they tired of people, the rumors and stuff that's about them, or maybe that has been said separately about them? With the Palace of Swords, yeah, just they both have that business acumen. And to me, this both look like I'm working to do things with the people that's around me and my family, but something is always constantly getting in the way. Or it's like not, it never feels like it's enough. Let's see. So I'm using a deck that I typically do not use. You can see how fresh it is. So my apologies. I am using a deck that I typically don't use. It's the I Ching one, but I figure now is the best time than any. Okay, now what just came up out of here? Inner truth. Piglets and fishes, good fortune. Fruitful across the great river constantly bears fruit. Yeah, to me, I'm trying to work to build an empire here. Maybe they also see each other as future adversaries, but right now they play nice because they're both two men of color in Hollywood. And how many of them get to such a level that they are? Because I believe both of them are billionaires, if I'm not mistaken. They have built several different empires, clothing. Because Jay-Z had what the Rockaware. P-Diddy had the what was that he had? Oh my God, was it some like the Sean John? Yes. They both have had liquors. They both have had labels or have labels. You know, they have made some of the same judgment calls essentially, except Jay-Z decided to settle down and marry, and P Diddy hasn't. He's like, I'm gonna be out here doing what I want. Can I get more clarity on the relationship and energies surrounding and in between Jay-Z and P. Diddy? Okay, this was a freaking lot. I'm not gonna count any of these here because they all were on the backside, but we're gonna read through these really quickly. So we have not yet crossed. So again, to what I said, it feels like to me they don't, they probably see each other being adversaries eventually, or maybe it's a friendly competition kind of thing, but they don't really get in it or at each other like that because they're both two black men in Hollywood. So it's like, yeah, let's not do that. They're kind of like on that Hollywood elite kind of wave length, I think. You also have stealing, as in like be still, chill, wait, calm to make a move. You also have sprouting, so that's speaking to the creative processes again. Then we have nearing, yep, getting to the root of the matter, getting to the success. We also have well, and then coupling. The woman is powerful. Do not take this woman. This card makes me call back to something I've seen with oh my God, what reading was that one? I don't, it was one of the Jay-Z Beyonce readings. I'll, link them up here. But I remember seeing, like, I was picking up something where, Jay-Z and Beyonce are like at, at odds with one another. it just feels more business than it feels more business than romantic between them, I would say. And then on the other end, it's like this could be relating to P Diddy and Carisha's relationship. Like he is for the streets, Carisha, allegedly. Okay, we have, you see how that slowly flipped over? Radical potential. Are these two working on something together, maybe? Two? I haven't gotten this card before. Infinite expressions. Are these two working on something together potentially? Chaotic return. And to me, this also harkens back to them just being multi hyphenated, multi talented, multi owning businessmen. So they literally have their hands in a lot of different pots. The radical potential is always potential when you're expanding on businesses and you're expanding on the artists and the things that you already have going on. And the entering discovery, however, is kind of throwing me. It feels like, are they looking to work with each other on something? You have company nearing. I think something is gonna fall through on the side of one of them. Something is gonna fall through because nearing in the whale both speaks to something about losing or a pitfall. Somebody is losing focus here. Somebody is losing focus here, and I'm inclined to believe it's P-Diddy, but ooh. And that's where some of the failure is going to come in at. So yeah, getting to the root of the answer. No, I do not think there is a romantic relationship or some weird. It's not weird, or a relationship of that kind, of the sexual or intimate nature between P Diddy and Jay Z. I just don't. I'm not picking up on that. I don't see that here. I do think I pick up on. However, I am picking up on a lot of like mutual respect and admiration. Maybe there is some feelings here of just kind of like there is some intimacy here on in the sense of like I understand where you're coming from. We both came from like New York, poor, worked hard. We've expanded, made it through Hollywood to be kind of like these gatekeepers, and expanded into these businesses. We have people who look to us and respect us. We connect individuals here and there. We've expanded in both clothes, I guess jewelry, liquor, property owner or ownership, and all these other things, and trying to help others get there as well. Um, I don't know how well they're trying to help others get there. Allegedly, if you ask me personally, but yes, I think there is a mutual just of like respect and admiration that they have for each other. I don't think it's of the sexual kind. However, I do wonder if they attempted to work on a business deal together that fell through, or if it's going to be one that's going to happen in the future. That's coming up for me. But yeah, That's what I'm getting. Now, let's move on to the Kim Porter P-Diddy rumors, allegations. I feel like I need to pop into my Excel voice just a little bit. I need to stop. Sorry, British peoples, my UKs, that, you know, you're like, ugh, that accent is atrocious. Okay, I need one good bridge shuffle, please. Yeah, okay. Right. Let's get into it. Okay, what is this? We have the Sun, we have the Four of Swords. And then we have the Hermit. We have the World and the Two of Cups. That makes total sense. And the Four of Wands in reverse. So a lot of this makes sense for me because if you don't know the backstory between P. Diddy and Kim Porter, um, you know, it was rumored that she was the love of his life. She used to work as his assistant. And then they eventually got married after, you know, a couple of bumps in the road that they had. They had what, two or three children, I think, together. I know one of the pregnancies resulted in the twin girls that P. Diddy has now that he has custody of. The oldest son that is Kim Porter's actually isn't P. Diddy's son, is Al B. Shore's son. If you don't know who Al B. Shore is, please go look him up. I want to say the oldest son name is Quentin Brown, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. So, but he's not P. Diddy's son, but a lot of people say or make the mistake of saying he's P. Diddy's son. He's really Al B. Shore's son. But him and Kid Porter kind of went into a crash and burn moment after she discovered him cheating on her and supposedly starting up a relationship at the same time. She was either pregnant or, you know, married to him or something at the time, and he started a relationship with Jennifer Lopez. And so, yes, the world card, yes, I thought we had it all. I thought he was the love of my life with the Two of Cups here. I thought we was going to have some kind of victory, but it's false victory here. You know, he was my knight in shining armor. Was a lot of passion, a lot of sexual energy here, but it ended in heartbreak. So a lot of this, you know, it kind of happened over a course of time. She let that build up with the Eight of Wands here. Yep, King of Cups, the Chariot. All of those make sense for the underlying energies for how we got here. And so it just, to me, it just feels like, I don't know if this is all Kim Porter's energy that I'm picking up here, but at least with the cards, it's saying like allegedly she just got tired of feeling like she was revolving around his world, making or breaking things, making plans and adjustments and all these other things based on, P. Diddy and his lifestyle and his scheduling. And it wore on her. It made her tired. She started to kind of like become a recluse. She didn't feel comfortable truly being herself. Um, Yeah, and to me, it just feels like this. This to me feels like I had to lay in my bed of lies. I had to lie in my bed of lies and just deal with it and take it because, I was being blind for so long to the bullshit, and I kind of regret not standing up or saying what I needed to say at certain times or when I should have, in the hopes of keeping the peace with my ex-husband or the father of my children. I do think she wish she could get back at him and cause some of the pain to him that he caused to her. Yeah, there was a radical change in their relationship. Okay, this opposing. Okay, so I think they did start to be on opposite sides of things. I think she got fed up of like going with the flow. And I think towards the end here, at least towards the end of her time here on Earth, they really got into a lot of arguments. Okay, so we have, uh, yeah, that's why I was getting with this hermit. Tired of waiting for things to change. Yeah, release people in the home. To me, the people in the home is that you kept letting people get in between us. Even though time and time and time again, I took you back. I heard your excuses. I looked the other way. I didn't say anything. I played dumb. I let things slide. I let things go. And what do I have to show for it? I'm tired of waiting for you to come around and treat me with respect. And look at this. This is sad. Treading. Feel it to me. It's like I felt like I had to start walking on eggshells, and then confined, gilded cage kind of energy. Retreat. We're getting a lot of that with the hermit. This is sad. Oh, okay. I went to grab this card. Was it this card? No, it was another card. It had something to do with waves, but I'm gonna put these back in here because that was just way too much jumping out here. Yeah, it was time to pass over. It was some kind of transformation needed. Okay, so here's something I feel. Ooh, let me not clog my throat up. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. So allegedly, inexplicitly, I would say, um, P. Diddy didn't have a direct hand in Kim Porter's demise. her early death. However, I wouldn't be surprised if like later on people was to say, those closest to her was to say that she felt that the only way she could escape from her gilded cage, from the sadness that she was feeling, from the heartbreak, the hopelessness that she was experiencing, or if she was to pass away and cross over and whatnot, things would be better for her, because I think she was extremely good at it seems like from this she was extremely good at masking her um unhappiness, almost like kind of like depressive energy from the world. But I think if you were anybody who was like, who really knew her, who was really in her circle, you would know how sad and upset she was towards the end of her life. um I think she was extremely tired. So I would say inadvertently, he may have had something to do with just like wearing on her mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, even maybe. And she just kind of like gave up the will to live. But it doesn't seem like he set out to purposely harm her, at least physically, in the matter of where she would, you know, no longer be here. Yep, heavy matters. She got tired of carrying a load for something. Again, like I said, revolving around him. And what was this one? Spiral time. Yeah, she was spiraling, it seems like. Feeling like she had to revolve around P. Diddy, everything around him and what he wanted. And then we also have dreams speaking. Yeah, I just get that she was extremely tired, very vulnerable. I think maybe depressed is the word. She might have been around this time in her life. And I think she just kind of wanted to end it all. I don't think, and I'm hoping that's not what I'm picking up on. I hope it wasn't something like that. I don't know if slip and slide was part of it. I don't know if she committed slip and slide, but yeah. Um, so yeah, again, I don't think he again had a direct hand in kind of like making her miserable, or having her cross over her early demise. But I do think she felt that that was the only way she could escape the hellhole she was in. Do you hear puppy howl? So this how you know this is getting sad. I'm calling in energy on my dog. Hold on. So yeah, that's all I'm getting for this reading, guys. I don't think we have to get any deeper or any further. At least I don't want to. I think this is straight and to the point. Let me know if you have any ideas for some other videos down in the comments section, and I'll see if I can get around to them. Sorry this one took so long to kind of do. Um, So I thank you for the recommendation. Whoever recommended this video under the Jay-Z, Izzy or Izzy Not the Father video. And with that, I am going to move on to another one. You guys have a great one. Sorry this ended so sad, but I kind of expected it was going to be kind of dark. So give this video a thumbs up if you like this video. Hit that subscribe and notification bell so you can see the next time I do another one. And in the meantime, you all take it easy and love those around you, and appreciate them while they're here. So with that, I'm gonna close it out. Bye.